Some people ride motorcycles, other people commit crimes against them, and that machine on your screen right now, the one with its back wheel in a different time zone, is exactly where we are starting. Today we count down the 18 most ridiculous modifications ever bolted onto two wheels, and we add up every dollar these men burned to make their bikes slower, uglier, and more dangerous. We are naming the archetypes, we are calling out the egos, and number one isn't just stupid, it can kill you. Let's start at 18, right now. Number 18 in the stretch swing arm, number 18. Look at this thing, a back wheel pushed so far back it needs its own zip code. A swing arm stretched a full 24 inches, past where the factory ever intended. In his mind, this is a drag strip weapon. He pictures himself launching off the line, front wheel pinned, a quarter-mile legend in the making. In reality, meet the driveway dragster. The closest he gets to a race is the gas station. This bike is so long that honestly, throw a couple of saddles on the back and he could bring the whole family along for the ride. There's room for everyone back there. And the price of looking this ridiculous? A custom stretch swing arm and the install runs about $1,500. $1,500, a genuine riding holiday, spent so he can never lean into a corner again. Here's the brutal truth. That extra length does nothing on a public road except murder his handling. He didn't build a faster bike. He built a very shiny trailer that happens to have an engine. If a bike this ridiculous already made you laugh, hit that like button. It's how the channel knows to keep roasting them. Because number 17 doesn't just look wrong, it looks like it came from another planet. Number 17, the cosplay body kit. Number 17, a motorcycle wearing a costume. Plastic panels, fake vents, and a body kit designed to make it look like a spaceship, a tank, or a cartoon character. Anything except an honest motorcycle. In his mind, he is a visionary. A man who looked at one of the finest machines ever engineered and thought, needs more plastic. This is the Comic-Con commander. He doesn't ride to feel the road, he rides to be photographed. The bike doesn't have to work, it has to go viral. The damage? A custom kit and paint can hit $2,000, a real down payment on a second bike. Spent to make people ask not, how fast is it, but what is it? And the reality check? All that extra bodywork adds weight, traps heat around the engine, and turns a simple roadside repair into an afternoon of unbolting panels. He gave up function for a costume, and Halloween only comes once a year. Number 16 swapped looks for volume. Number 16, the rolling sound system. Number 16, speakers, amplifiers. A full concert rig bolted onto a motorcycle that already has a perfectly good engine note. In his mind, he is the life of every ride out. The cool guy rolling up with the party already started. This is the man who wanted a party bus but only had room for a bike. He has more wattage than horsepower and plays the same 4 songs to every stranger within 100 yards. Cost of the concert? Around $800 in speakers, wiring, and mounts. Money that could have gone toward an actual tune-up, spent so nobody around him can hear their own thoughts. The reality? It kills his range with battery drain. Those boxes catch wind like a sail, and at highway speed, he can't hear a note anyway. He paid to annoy pedestrians and nobody else. Number 15 added an entire wheel's worth of nonsense. Number 15, the cartoon fat tire. Number 15, a rear tire so wide it looks like it belongs on a monster truck. A 300mm slab of rubber stuffed under a frame that was never designed for it. In his mind, that fat tire screams muscle and aggression. A bike that dominates the road. This is the gym mirror rider. All show, no go. Convinced that wider always means better. The cost of all that rubber, a proper fat tire conversion, new swing arm, wheel, and fender, climbs past $3,000. $3 grand to make his bike actively worse at being a bike. Because here's the truth, that massive tire fights every corner, makes the steering feel like stirring wet cement, and forces the bike to stand up exactly when he wants it to lean. It looks tough standing still, and rides like a shopping cart with a flat. Number 14 didn't change the rubber, it just drowned the bike in fringe. Number 14, the fringe and tassel float. Number 14, leather fringe dripping off the grips, the seat, the saddlebags. tassels swinging from every bar end like a 1970s lampshade that learned to ride. In his mind, this is timeless Americana. Freedom, the open road, pure heritage. This is the parade float. His bike doesn't roll down the street so much as shimmy down it, fringe flapping like a car wash on wheels. The price of all that dangle, around $200 in fringe and leather trim, to turn a serious machine into a rolling couch cushion. And the reality? That fringe flaps like crazy at speed, soaks up rain like a sponge, snags on everything, and dates the entire bike by 50 years. It adds nothing but drag and a faint smell of wet leather. Number 13 blinds everyone who looks at it. Number 13, chrome everything. Number 13, chrome. Not a tasteful accent. Every single component dipped, plated, and polished until the whole bike becomes a rolling mirror. In his mind, this is class and luxury, a machine that turns heads at every show. This is the weekend polisher. He spends more time with a microfiber cloth than he ever spends riding. Rain is his enemy. Fingerprints are a personal insult. The bill for all that shine, chrome plating across a bike easily runs $2,000, a serious riding budget. Spent on a finish he's too scared to take out in the wet. And the reality? Chrome adds nothing but glare. It blinds the drivers behind him, shows every water spot, and turns ownership into a second job. He didn't buy a motorcycle. He bought a chore that occasionally moves. Number 12 didn't polish the bike. It built a throne on top of it. Number 12, the towering sissy bar throne. Number 12, a chrome sissy bar and backrest towering 4 feet over the seat. Less passenger support, more medieval throne on wheels. In his mind, he is royalty of the highway. Regal, comfortable, lord of all he surveys. This is the throne builder. He didn't buy a bike. He bought a recliner that happens to have an engine, and he wants the whole world to bow. The cost of the crown? A tall bar and luggage rack runs about $300 to make his motorcycle look like a rolling armchair. Reality check. That tall bar catches wind like a sail, piles weight up high where it ruins the balance, and in a tip over, it becomes a chrome spear. He spent real money to make his bike heavier, taller, and slower. Number 11 stretched the wrong end of the machine. Number 11, the slam chopper fork. Number 11, a front fork extended so far the front wheel sits in next week. A frame slammed so low it scrapes over every speed bump in town. In his mind, this is a custom chopper straight out of a biker legend. Pure attitude on 2 wheels. This is the Easy Rider cosplayer. He saw a movie from 50 years ago and decided physics was optional. The cost of that look? An extended front end runs about $1,000, and that's before the speed bumps start eating his frame. Reality check. That long rake makes the steering slow, heavy, and vague. And slamming the bike means he grinds metal on every driveway. He turned a nimble machine into a barge that handles like a shopping trolley with a hangover. Number 10 didn't touch the frame. It covered it in flames. Number 10, the tribal flame paint job. Number 10, flames, tribal swirls. An airbrushed paint job that screams the early 2000s and never looked back. In his mind, those flames add speed, danger, a little bit of outlaw. This is the forever 2003 rider, still convinced that painted fire makes a bike faster. The price of all that attitude? A custom airbrush job runs about $1,200, real money, for decoration that dated itself the day it dried. Reality, paint adds zero performance and instantly tanks his resale value because nobody else wants his teenage dream on their driveway. The flames don't make it fast, they just make it hard to sell. Number 9 trades the flames for actual electric light. Number 9, the underglow light show. Number 9, underglow neon, a full LED light show bolted underneath the frame, pulsing through every color of the rainbow at a stop sign. In his mind, he is the star of a street racing movie. Slow motion shots, dramatic music, the crowd parting. This is the rolling nightclub. His motorcycle has more colors than a fireworks finale and roughly half the dignity. The damage? Around $200 in strips, plus an afternoon he'll never get back with electrical tape. And the reality check. In many places, those colors are flat out illegal. Red and blue can get him pulled over for imitating an emergency vehicle. It drains his battery, distracts every driver behind him, and adds exactly 0 horsepower. Quick question while we're here. What's the worst mod you've ever seen in the wild? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one, because number 8 can be heard from the next city. Number 8, the straight pipes. Number 8, straight pipes. No baffles, just a hollow metal tube screaming at 7 in the morning. In his mind, that noise is raw power, and every head turning is turning in admiration. This is the parking lot performer. He revs at every red light. He blips the throttle outside the cafe. If nobody hears him, did he even exist? The kicker? That obnoxious slip-on costs $600, a weekend away on the bike, spent on a sound that makes dogs cry and neighbors dial complaints. The truth he'll never admit, loud pipes do not save lives. That's a story writers tell themselves. And a straight pipe with no tuning often kills the low-end torque. Louder, slower, and poorer. A triple crown of stupid. Number 7 turned the cockpit into an airport control tower. Number 7, the cockpit of screens. Number 7, 2 phones, a GPS, a tablet, 3 action cameras. A cockpit so crowded it looks like AIR traffic control bolted to a handlebar. In his mind, he is a high-tech connected rider, capturing every glorious moment for an audience that does not exist. This is the AIR traffic controller. He's monitoring 5 screens and watching the actual road with whatever attention is left over, which is none. The bill for the gadget wall? Around $500 in mounts and devices, to guarantee his eyes are everywhere except where they should be. And here's the reality check. With a bonus twist, staring at screens instead of the road is the literal definition of distracted riding. And the high-frequency engine vibration slowly destroys phone cameras anyway. He paid $500 to look away from the one thing that keeps him alive. Number 6, raise the bars up to the sky. Number 6, sky-high ape hangers. Number 6, handlebars so tall the rider steers with his hands above his own shoulders, arms stretched out like he's surrendering to traffic. In his mind, this is peak cruiser cool, laid back, king of the road. This is the surrender pose specialist, riding hundreds of miles with the blood draining out of his arms. Cost of the discomfort? Tall bars plus extended cables and lines runs about $400 to make every ride genuinely painful. And the reality? Arms held that go numb, kill his reaction time, and rob him of real control in an emergency. He paid money to make his own bike harder to steer. Number 5, wrap the entire machine in tubing. Number 5, the stunt cage disaster. Number 5, a motorcycle so wrapped in crash bars, cages, and sliders that it looks like rolling scaffolding. In his mind, he is a stunt legend in training, ready for wheelies, stoppies, and glory. This is the keyboard stuntman. The wildest trick this bike has ever done is ride to the shop and back. The cost of all that metal, cages, and bars stack up to $500, bolted onto a bike that will never see a stunt in its life. Reality: all that tubing adds dead weight, snags his legs, and in a real crash, those bars can trap him under the machine. He armored a bike for tricks he'll never pull and made it more dangerous doing it. Number 4 decided his bike needed spikes. Number 4 spiked and studded everything. Number 4, a spiked helmet, bar end spikes, a studded seat, a motorcycle dressed for the apocalypse by a man who commutes to an office job. In his mind, this looks intimidating, hardcore, pure Mad Max menace rolling through the suburbs. This is the apocalypse cosplayer. The most dangerous thing he'll face all week is a long line at the coffee shop. The price of the costume? Around $250 in spikes and studs to look tough at the gas pump. And here's where it stops being just silly. Those spikes are a genuine hazard to him in a crash, to anyone he brushes in traffic, and they're flat out illegal in plenty of places. Real danger, zero purpose. If you're still with me this deep into the chaos, do me a favor and subscribe. There's a fresh roast every single week because the final 3 aren't funny anymore. They're the ones that get people hurt. Number 3 made the simplest part of riding lethal. Number 3, the suicide shifter. Number 3, the gear shifter moved to a hand lever by the tank, paired with a foot clutch. So now changing gear means taking a hand clean off the handlebars. In his mind, this is authentic, old school, real biker heritage from a bygone era. This is the authenticity zealot. He'll lecture you for an hour about how they did it in the old days, the days when riders also died a lot more often. The cost of the history lesson? A hand shift conversion runs about $500 to make his bike harder and more dangerous to operate. And the reality? It is literally nicknamed the suicide shift because taking a hand off the bars to change gear mid-corner is exactly as stupid as it sounds. He paid $500 to turn shifting into a game of chance. Number 2 is where he deleted his rear vision entirely. Number 2, the novelty micro mirrors. Number 2, mirrors so small you could lose them in your pocket. 2 chrome buttons where real mirrors used to be. In his mind, this looks clean, minimalist, race-inspired. He copied a track bike and forgot he rides in traffic. This is the man who paid money to go blind. He gets a crystal clear view of his own elbows and absolutely nothing else. The price? about $30 to delete the one feature between him and a lane change he never saw coming. And this one isn't just silly, it's genuinely dangerous. Throwing away your rear vision for a cleaner look is a trade that ends in the back of a truck. Style means nothing if you never see the hit coming. Which brings us to number 1, the cheapest mod on this list and the only one that can actually end you. Number 1, the novelty brain bucket helmet at number 1. The tiny shorty helmet, the half-shell brain bucket that covers about as much skull as a cereal bowl. In his mind, it looks cool, rebellious, free. He thinks the full-face guys look like astronauts, and he'd rather feel the wind. This is the last archetype on our list, and the only one I'm not really laughing at, because here's where the joke stops. That novelty helmet cost him about $80, and most of them aren't even certified to protect anything. He spent $80 on a fashion accessory and called it safety. Here's the reality, with no punchline. A proper helmet is the single most important thing between a rider and a closed casket. Every other mod on this list just made a bike slower, uglier, or louder. This one decides whether he walks away or doesn't walk at all. So laugh at the swing arm, laugh at the flames. But if there's one thing you take from this video, buy the right helmet. Your skull is not a place to save $80. Ride smart, ride safe. And if you want to continue the ride, click on the next video and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video.